This is Theremin 30. 30 minutes of theremin music, news, events, and interviews with a new episode about every 30 days. Now, here's your host from Denver, Colorado, USA, Rick Reed.
Hey there, welcome to the 17th episode of Theremin 30, quite possibly the world's only monthly podcast for theremin music lovers everywhere. This month I've got a new track from Chris Conway, and my interview guests are Agnes, director of the Electromagnetic Festival in Chile, and Paulo Pascual, owner of the Planet Theremin Studio in Spain. They have a great new Facebook Live program made especially for Spanish-speaking theremin enthusiasts, and they'll tell us all about it. Let's start the show with music from both Agnes and Paulo. First up is a track from Paulo Pascual's trio project, Modulador de Ondas. This is called Air Glow.
El agua ahora es líquida. Fluye libremente. Siente el agua alrededor. Siente los sonidos externos a tu alrededor. Deja que esas aguas y sonidos externos guíen tus pasos. The water is now liquid. It flows freely. Feel the water around you. Feel the external sounds around you. Let those external sounds and waters guide your steps.
We started the show with Airglow from the 2018 album release Planeta Theremin by Modulador de Ondas, featuring Paulo Pascual on theremin. You can get a free download of the entire album on Bandcamp. I've put a link to it in this month's show notes at theremin30.com. Next, we heard an excerpt from Second State by Agnes Paz. It's part of the soundtrack to an experiential sound art project called Triple Point that Agnes created for the Acts of Air online exhibition that premiered last month. You can experience her art piece anywhere in the world by streaming her music and instructions while taking a 100-minute walk that starts at a source of water. I've included a link to the project in this month's show notes. I'll be visiting with Paulo and Agnes later in the show, but first I've got some new music from Chris Conway, so stay tuned. Now it's time to take a look at the Theremin 30 calendar of Theremin events. Robert Meyer will be performing on the beach in Zinnowitz, Germany on Wednesday, August 19th. And on August 27th, Susanna Viljanmaa will provide live musical accompaniment to an outdoor dance film screening at the Park Kino Festival in Finland. And Lydia Kavanagh continues her weekly online theremin workshops every Sunday. You can check out the calendar anytime by going to calendar.theremin30.com. And if you have an event you'd like added to the calendar, send me a note with all the details. Now let's listen to an improvised multi-track performance from the multi-talented multi-instrumentalist Chris Conway from Leicester, England. This is called They Spoke of Comets. You just heard They Spoke of Comets from Chris Conway. A small portion of that track is layered into Chris's wonderful new album, Tokyo Trip. Chris traveled from England to Japan to see a pop music concert right around the time the pandemic shutdown was getting underway earlier this year. He collected several field recordings throughout the trip. He took them home and blended them with some new ambient music compositions. I think the result is really cool. You can listen to Tokyo Trip and buy a CD or download from his website. Just click on Chris's name in this month's show notes. After the break, Agnes Paz and Paulo Pascual will tell us all about their new Theremin interview series streaming on Facebook. So stick around. Agnes Paz in Santiago, Chile, and Paulo Pascual in Vigo, Spain, have teamed up for a new live streaming video program for Spanish-speaking theremin enthusiasts. I visited with Agnes and Paulo recently, and since I only know a poquito amount of Spanish and Paulo knows about that much English, I had Agnes also serve as translator for us. Agnes and Paulo, welcome to Theremin 30. I'm so glad you took the time to speak with me today.
Hola, muchas gracias por toda esta invitación.
Hello, thank you very much for the invitation.
First of all, I'd like to have you introduce yourselves to our listeners, starting with you, Agnes. Can you tell me a little bit about your background with the theremin and what you're doing now in Chile?
I said about myself, I am a sound explorer and thereminist. I'm now full-time dedicated to play and to make some concerts and workshops for people who want to learn about theremin. And also I work as a cultural manager, and I am the director of the Festival Electromagnética, that is international theremin festivals that we are making here since 2013, and we already made 4 versions. And this year we're supposed to do the festival number 5, but of course, by obviously reasons, it has to be suspended.
Paulo, tell me about your background and experience with the theremin. I know you're in several different groups. Modulador de Ondas, also film accompaniment project. I believe it's called 16 millimeter.
Sí, estoy, de hecho, en muchos proyectos diferentes a día
He's
de
already
hoy.
involved in very different projects, in many different projects, but for now he's more playing by himself, like a solo repertoire.
Planeta Theremin es un local bastante amplio que
Planeta
está en Vigo,
Theremin is a
y es un local
place
donde doy
Paulo
clases.
has in Vigo, in Spain, where he teach lessons to people who are interested in theremin. And also it's his studio where he rehearsal, and where he have enough space to make the rehearsals with the video projections. And also he made some meetings and like small gigs with other thereminists there. And but for now, because the quarantines, everything is going online.
Tell me about your new project, which is called Entrevistas Electromagnética.
Entrevistas electromagnéticas desde Planeta Theremin is a very long name in English, and in Spanish too. Is electromagnetic interview from Planet Theremin. It's like making a mix with both projects that we have. That is something that we create thinking in a part about the circumstances we experience now with the lockdown, that people cannot go to concerts and to gigs and to see music. Also because it's 100 years of creation of theremin. So we already see some projects on the internet, what started Dorit Chrysler past year with the compilation, and some other project like from Theremin Times that they made interview. And thinking more on the people who speak Spanish, we create this alternative, and also in a way to show what happened with the theremin in South America and Spain, because we have many musicians who are dedicated to theremin and who have very interesting projects, and they don't very know from one country to another. So that is why we start to make these transmissions, which we are making every Thursday at 3 p.m. in Santiago. You can see us on Facebook Live Planeta Theremin, also on Facebook of Festival Electromagnética.
You've done 3 episodes so far?
Yes, the first one was with Manuel Schaller, who is a very talented thereminist from Argentina. The second one was with Julia Teles from Brazil. And yesterday we have Romina Tironi from Chile. And for like our first plan is 9 episodes from July 13th to the last one will be on September 24th.
What's been the most pleasant experience or the pleasant surprise so far in hosting your video interviews?
Pues para mí escuchar, ver
To
y
talk and
interactuar
to
con otros
listen other thereminists and other music made by theremin, and have the possibility to know more about the thereminist, and also that you can speak and share knowledge and experiences, even like the music's approach are very different from one thereminist to another.
How about the technical challenges, Agnes? What were some difficulties you had to overcome that might help other people who want to do streaming video interviews like yours?
Oh, you need a very good video card on your computer and good connection to internet, because actually it's not so hard. You have good programs. We're using OBS to make the transmissions. So we connect by Jitsi for the part where we talk. And what we decided to do to have more stability for the musical present part is record the concerts previously.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you have a little bit delay on Facebook or something. So to avoid that, we prefer to record previously.
Do you invite your viewers and listeners to donate to you to help cover the cost and help support you as you spend your quarantine time, your pandemic time doing this work to host the show?
Oh, yes, we do. Actually, we create a page on coffee.com/AgnesPaz. Also, like the idea to the program to make some money to share with all the musicians who we invite on to our program, and actually also for us like musicians and organizers. And that donations is not only donations, because we will make a prize contest with all the people who will donate, and we have CDs and some pins and postcards and posters from the Festival Electromagnética.
Tell me again how people can listen to your program, Entrevistas Electromagnética, something, Planeta Theremin.
Entrevistas electromagnéticas desde Planeta Theremin. You can follow us by Facebook. You can follow Planeta Theremin and also Festival Electromagnética on Facebook. And you can see every Thursday our program there by Facebook Live. And also we leave there the videos of our previous program, but always is better to see the programs on Thursday, because sometimes Facebook have copyright issues that after the transmission he mutes part of our videos.
So watch it live.
Yes.
En vivo.
En vivo. Mejor en vivo.
Thank you very much. Gracias for the tiempo.
Gracias a ti.
You know almost every word in Spanish that I know now.
Okay. Muchas gracias a ti. Thank you very much to you
Muchas gracias.
for
Muchas
the
gracias.
invitation, and congratulations because your podcast, because it's very interesting. I really like.
Thank you. Gracias. And buenos días.
Buenos días, buenas tardes.
If you'd like to catch a live episode of electromagnetic interviews from Planet Theremin, just follow the Facebook links in this month's show notes. And that is all the time we have for this August edition of the Theremin 30 podcast. A big thank you goes to Chris Conway, Agnes Paz, and Paulo Pascual for sharing their music, and for Agnes and Paulo for being part of my first attempt at a 3-continent, 2-language interview. Until next time, I'm your host, Rick Reed. Remember to wear a mask in public, and try to keep other people out of your control zone.
You've been listening to the Theremin 30 podcast. Visit Theremin 30 on the web at theremin30.com.